Rainwater harvesting is a very important tool that can be used both commercially and residentially to help save water. These are just a few examples of residential harvesting. How does it work? Here is a residential setup with a storage tank, faucet, hidden pump, along with pipes and valves. The rain begins to run down the roof and into the gutter system. The gutters then move the water into the pipes. However, not every drop of water is collected. The valves then regulate whether the water goes outside the tank, into the ground, or gets diverted back into the tank. If the water is being diverted into the tank, it goes through an initial filter process. This process allows the water to get an initial filtering before adding any sort of purifier. If the filter ever overflows, the water can be diverted back into the ground. After the water goes through the filter, it begins to fill up the tank. If the tank gets full, it can always empty the water into the ground through opening the top valve. This hatch on the top allows for the consumer to peek and look into the tank for any sort of impurities or to add anything to the water. This faucet allows for the extraction of the water into any type of bucket for any use. This next example is going to be an example calculation. If we have 1,000 square feet of roof area with 4 feet of rainfall depth, we can see that the water gained out of this setup is 2,492 feet cubed. Now, this doesn't make much sense when we want it in terms of gallons, so we multiply it by another conversion factor to get the amount in gallons. This conversion factor is 7.48 gallons per feet cubed. Commercial systems are also very interesting too. This animation is for a tourist stop located in the United Kingdom. The rain falls onto the grass through the green roofing system, which consists of the membrane and drainage layers. The water is then diverted by the gutters to the internal pipes, which regulate where the water goes. In this case, the water goes to a big underground storage tank. This tank is probably a couple thousand-gallon tank. Just like in the residential setup, the water must go through a filter before it goes into storage. Inside the tank, there is a pump that can pump the water inside and outside of the tank. With the pump, the water can then be moved to wherever the owner chooses. In this case, it is used for the restrooms. The process of harvesting rainwater is actually pretty simple. The water runs down the roof, through the pipes, and into the storage tank. The benefits can greatly outweigh the negatives because you can save thousands of gallons a year, you can save hundreds of dollars, and do all this while helping out the environment. Even something this simple can help the average family save money, all while doing something good for the environment. If you have any questions or want to know more about rainwater harvesting, visit www.harvestingrainwater.com. Thank you.